Welcome to the Queer Confidence Podcast, the podcast to help you become your most confident queer self. I'm your host, he, she, they, Coach Alex Ray, and I haven't always been this confident. In fact, I used to be super insecure. And through this show, I want to share with you what's worked for me, my clients, and my guests so that you can become more confident. Hello there, unicorn. Oh my goodness. Hello from sunny San Diego. This is the very first episode I am recording at my new place here on the West Coast, and oh my goodness, I am so happy to be here. I'm be here with you on the podcast, but also like what I really meant when I said that out loud was be here in San Diego. I am loving it so much. This is exactly what I was looking for. And more to come on that. We're going to do an entire mini series on this move and manifestation, because I feel like this was just a perfect example of manifesting your ideal living situation. And it comes with some bumps in the road, not this beautiful bullshit that everyone talks about on Instagram of, I just thought long and hard and beautifully and it was so comfortable and then it just manifested right in front of me. That's not manifesting. That's, I don't know what that is. Spiritual bullshit? I don't know. It's ridiculous. And that's not real life. So I definitely want to share with you more about the move. We're going to do that another day. And yeah, I'll just table that for now, okay? Today we are going to talk about being supported. And we're going to talk about this because it's something that's really important to me. I am very good at, and very practiced keyword, at supporting others. I am very not practiced at receiving support. And y'all remember way back last summer when I did a podcast episode with Mike Imali, my coach now, and we talked about sensitivities. We talked about what they are. He gave us some information on kind of understanding our sensitivities, and he has a really awesome freebie on his website. I think it's mikeimla.com/map. Go back and find that episode, or we can actually link it up in the show notes. Let me make myself a note real quick. Anyway, super helpful to know your sensitivities. And one of mine is support. So it's something that I'm really great at giving and really need. I really need to receive it. But I'm not practiced at it because my entire life, pretty much, I've just practiced giving support to others and not valuing my own need for being supported. And I think a lot of us walk around life expecting that our needs are just going to get met by others, especially in like romantic partnerships. We just assume, oh, well, they're going to either give it to me or they're not. And they're either a good partner if they give it to me, or they're a terrible partner if they don't. Or same with friends or family, right? And oftentimes you don't ask for what you need. And when I say ask for what you need, I want to make sure I'm being very, very clear here that it is essential for you to ask specifically, graphically, what's another word? I don't know, just without any kind of dancing around the topic. If you do not ask directly, then you have no idea if others are capable of giving you what you desire. No one can read your mind. And I know we say that all the time, and we know it, but do you really know it? Do you actually behave as if no one can read your mind? Or do you just intellectually know that that's the truth and then act like they're supposed to? I know I am guilty of the acting like they're supposed to read my mind, even though I know people can't. So, support. Support to me is really being able to lean on another human for emotional support, emotional recognition, encouragement, love, um, empathy, recognition, encouragement. I think I said that all already. And just a reassurance that you are okay, that who you are is okay, that your life is okay, that everything going on right now is going to be okay. And I have a lovely habit of knowing that everything's going to be okay. And then I say, well, I don't need to ask for support then because I already know it's going to be fine. I know it. Why do I need someone else to tell me that? Also, I don't want to tell someone that I need to be reminded that it's going to be okay because if I tell them, then I'm going to look like I don't know it's going to be okay. And then I don't know. I don't want some like kind of lectury bullshit or whatever. Like, I want others to see me as strong. So I don't want to let them know that I have my doubts, even though I intellectually know I'm going to be okay. I don't feel like it. There's a glimpse into my mind. There's a glimpse into the thoughts that are in my head. And my guess is that you probably have experienced similar ones where you do enjoy being supported, you enjoy being encouraged, you enjoy being lifted up, you do feel terrified at times that things are not going to work out, that you, maybe as a human, are not going to work out. You're not okay. Your life is not okay. Shit is hitting the fan and you're terrified. And then your little adult brain, remember we've talked about this, your inner trinity. Well, your adult brain comes along. It's like, no, 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 no. We know the answer here. It all works out. It's going to be fine. And so you table your need for support and just kind of talk to yourself as if that's an unreasonable request, as if it's something that no one should need, even though you are very very readily available. That's what I'm trying to say. You are very readily available to give support to others. You don't mind it. You don't shame them for it. But when it's your turn to receive it, you're like, man, that's silly. I shouldn't need that. I got this on my own. How do I know this so well? Because it's my journey too, my friend. I do this all the time. And I've been really practicing leaning into asking for support because it is so terrifying for me. It is, I don't know, it just, my first reaction in my head is like embarrassment and shame. And I know that that's just a story. But in order for us to actually change any of these stories, we actually have to go start acting in line with it, taking action in line with what we intellectually know, not just sitting here listening to a podcast and saying, oh yeah, Alex, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah. I got it. No, you gotta actually go the fuck out there and start behaving in line with it. It is not enough to just listen here. So, I wanted to give you this example. The reason that I'm even thought of doing this episode today is because this was my experience last night. Yesterday was Monday, and it was my first Monday fully back in the saddle, fully back working, back to kind of a normal-ish, the new normal schedule here in San Diego. Like the move is complete. My parents are back home now. I'm in my place. I've grocery shopped. It's like the official sign you're moved in when you've grocery shopped. And so yesterday, right? First day back at it. And a lot is on my mind. It's been, I took almost 2 weeks off. Not like 100% off, but like 98% off. Maybe 90% off. I worked a tiny little bit in there. So that was kind of, a shock. It's this new place. I'm making friends quickly as I do. And the space where I'm living is really neat. It's a communal living space. So there's um, people like all here. I think oh, there's over 20. Oh, anyway, pretty awesome people. I'm making connections. And yet, I let's also talk about the drama of of work yesterday too. Um, my assistant, I am so thankful for him. It's been a pleasure working with him over the last almost 2 years. He started out as an intern for me, and then he's been doing my podcast stuff for me. You all have seen him around, or I've talked about him. Luigi, he's amazing, and he has a new job. He increased his salary by more than 60%, y'all. I'm like fucking shook. I'm so thrilled for him. And I knew this was going to happen. I knew that, we had many conversations about where he wanted to go in his career. And he's gotten to, because he works for me, he is part of my group programs. He comes in there, he helps out with some like kind of administrative stuff. And so he's in my orbit. He's going to become more confident. He's going to start increasing his value. I wanted him to do that. Like, I wanted this not only to be a job that paid him well and that was really beneficial to me, having his amazing help, but also an opportunity that would either grow him within my company or help him just. Oh my God, I just knocked over my mic. I got so excited. Or it would help him just up a level and go like take off in his career elsewhere. And so I am very pleased to say that we talked yesterday and he is going to be leaving me, and I'm so thrilled for him. But it also, now it's like, okay, cool, crunch time to get a new assistant now. Because that work needs to keep going, and I'm in a new space and I'm meeting new people, and like my network from home is not gone, right? There's FaceTime and everything, but like I'm in a new space. They're kind of a far distance away, the other side of the freaking continent. So I was very much feeling like, oh my God, all of my support systems have crumbled. Every support system I knew, it's gone. I'm being a little dramatic, I know, but like that is what it feels like, that it's all gone. I'm truly on my own. That's what it felt like, okay? And I was like, fuck. This is scary. What am I going to do? What am I doing? What was I thinking? Like, I'm so glad I'm here, but also like, oh shit. Oh shit. And I felt like I was kind of in a new space. I am. And just looking around like, okay, there are humans around, but I don't even know what to do. I don't even know. I don't know how to operate. I don't know how to ask for help. I don't have any help. I'm on my own. How am I going to make it? And a lot of fear started settling in. And I was headed to bed last night and just feeling the feelings, right? I don't think at that point I had really understood, because I had other things going on in my mind that were distracting. I wasn't really understanding why I was feeling how I was feeling. And so I do exactly as I tell y'all, and exactly how my clients, you confident queers out there, you know how we do this, right? Where we settle in, we actually ask our body, we feel it, we notice the sensations, we ask it what it's here to tell us. And so I was laying in bed there and I'm like, what am I actually upset about? Because my mind is racing with other things, but I think those things are a distraction. What am I actually feeling right now? And I realized that my support sensitivity was not being met, that I was feeling very unsupported. And it was really emotionally triggering for me. It was really scary. And I thought, you know what? That's a silly thing. Of course I'm supported. I can reach out to my friends and family back home in Maryland anytime. Well, actually, that's not home anymore. I want to get out of saying that. Like, this is home now. San Diego is home. I can reach back to my friends on the East Coast for support. I've got support. Like, also, my assistant isn't gone yet. Also, like, I have this wonderful man that I'm dating here, and he's available. And then I was like, I really wish he was here right now, but I also want to be able to go through this on my own. And I'm like, I wish he would just magically reach out and say something really supportive right now and remind me that I'm okay and then it's going to be okay, and just encourage me. I wish I just had some encouragement, some support. And I thought, no, that's dumb. I got this. I do not need this. I know I'm going to be fine. I know I'm going to be fine. I know everything works out. I know this is good. I know this is part of the journey. And I started talking myself out of it, and I was like, let's just go to bed. We got this. We're on our own. And I stopped and realized there's that fucking thing I do again. And my friend, I know you. I know you do the same bullshit where you talk yourself out of receiving support and you think that there's somehow this pride or strength in doing it alone. It is not strong to ignore your support system. In fact, it's weak because you're avoiding embarrassment. And what a silly thing to be embarrassed about, especially when you don't think it's silly for other people to ask you for support. Do you see what I'm saying? The strength here is actually in asking for support. And the most successful people know how to get their needs met through meeting those needs themselves, and all caps, all bold, underlined, italic, size 480 font, and explicitly asking for their needs from others. It is not possible. It is not healthy. It is not good. It is not competent to live in a bubble, to live on your own. That is not real life. That is not what humans are made for. We are communal beings. We need support from our community. So when we say, when you hear the gurus and all, that you meet your own needs, yeah, you do, but only through getting them met through others as well. Do you see what I'm saying? It does not mean, like, you meeting your own needs does not mean you stay in a bubble and just sit there and like self-soothe, or that you go and use any kinds of substances or I don't know, binging Netflix or whatever to distract yourself. That is not, no. What it is to get your own needs met is to recognize that your needs are valid and that many of them require interaction from another human. And then you go out and you look for those other humans and you ask and you receive. That's still you taking care of your own needs. That's what it is, because your need is to have another human support you sometimes. So you meeting your own need is going and having that scary conversation with whoever. Hey, I need some support right now. Are you available? Would you mind? And if they're not, then you move on. You find another human who can. Hey, are you available? No. Are you available? No. Are you available? Yes. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for just talking with me. Thanks for reminding me that it's going to be okay. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to read my message that I sent. And I chose to reach out first to the guy I'm dating. You'll meet him eventually. I'll tell you his name eventually. But for now, he's Mystery Man, okay? We're enjoying this little mystery. Anyway, I reached out to him. I knew that he would be available to support me. He's very good at that. And I'm just going to read you my message because I really want you to hear how I asked it as just a model for yourself, okay? So, I had like a little intro, whatever. Anyway, here's the meat of it. Hey, this is weird and uncomfortable for me to say and to ask, but I'm going to do it anyway. Would you send me some message of love/encouragement tonight or tomorrow morning? I probably won't see it tonight because I'm about to pass out, but I realize I'm feeling a little lonely. It was my first real day out here living the new norm, and it's really hitting me. I could just use that support sensitivity stroked right now. Little winky face for a little ease of the seriousness. I realize more and more how I like to play it tough. I like to be the support for others and act like I've got it all figured out, but I don't. Today kind of terrified me as far as work goes. I know everything will work out. Rolling eyes emoji. But I'm feeling all the uncertainty right now. That's the truth. So I'm practicing something new here, asking for support when I need it. Thank you. His message back was just insane. Like, insane. So good. So supportive. So exactly what I needed. And it was a beautiful, wonderful, encouraging, supportive way to start my morning. So my friend, value your needs. Value being supported. Allow yourself to be supported. Confidence is not being solo, supporting yourself on your own with no other human interaction. Confidence is being willing to go through that discomfort of practicing something brand new and saying to a fellow human, this can be any other human, I need support. And here's what would be supportive to me. Do you think you could do that? And if they can't, it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It just means that they were honest that they're not available to support in that way. Great. Thank you so much for your honesty. Now, try another human. That's it. So I encourage you this week, allow yourself to be supported. Ask for support explicitly. It will build your confidence. This is showing up for yourself. Have a fantastic week, unicorn. I'll see you on the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend so they too can become more confident. You can also help more people find the show by leaving a 5-star review wherever you listen. And if you want to become a more confident queer with support from yours truly, head to coachalexray.com or use the link down in the show notes. I'm looking forward to working with you.